Today I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious slimmers moussaka, and this is by using aubergines that are not fried. There's nothing worse than horrible greasy aubergine, and by doing it this way, this is our secret. But before we go to do that, I want to tell you how to choose an aubergine. When buying an aubergine, you want to make sure that it is prickly on the top. Now this one has been specially picked out of Ina's garden this morning, and you can feel here the prickles on the top must actually hurt your finger, and this is what you want to look for when choosing an aubergine. So now instead of frying them, what we're going to do is just put them into a pot of boiling water. So you take 2 or 3 for this recipe, straight like this, no salt, goes in the water like that, and we're going to boil it for 12 minutes with the lid on. And then you turn the heat off and you leave it to stand for another 3 minutes. And then they are absolutely perfect and we'll be ready to use them. While the aubergines are boiling, I'm going to show you what I've already done with the mince mixture. What you do is you brown 2 onions in a little bit of olive oil, and then you add the mince and you just mash it down lightly with a fork to get rid of any lumps. And once it's got a nice color, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of the Paarman garlic pepper seasoning, and then you mix that in. And then what is really nice to add is the roasted mushroom pasta sauce. And then you mix that all nicely, add 2 tablespoons of parsley, and you put the lid on and you let it simmer just for about 10 minutes. Now these aubergines have boiled for 12 minutes and I've left them standing for 3 just in the water, and they are perfectly cooked. You can see what they look like, and all you do now is take them out and slice them, and you can see how perfectly they slice. Now if you don't like the skin and you don't want to have the skin on, it's very easy to peel it off. The skin comes away very easily, but it actually gives it nice texture, so we're going to leave it on. So I'm going to slice these 3 and then we're going to put it together. Here we have the beautifully sliced aubergines. What we're going to do is take your dish, and you don't need to grease it because we're going to just put a thin layer of the mince on the bottom, and then it won't stick. So just about 3 small spoonsful, and then you start layering your aubergines. There we go. And then we take the seasoned salt and you're going to just season it lightly. And then you divide this mixture into half so that we've got enough for 2 layers. And we do another mince layer. Right, then we go on to the final layer of the aubergine. Once the second layer of aubergines are on, you season it lightly again. And then we put the final layer of the mince on. Right, so the mince is the last layer, and then we're going to put the topping on. And the topping consists of 1 packet of the fat-reduced, ready-to-serve cheese, 2 eggs, and a half a cup of fat-free yogurt. And we just mix that up, and then we're going to pour it on top. If you haven't got the yogurt, you can use fat-free milk, but the yogurt actually gives it a lovely thick topping. And the egg gives it a lovely color. So there we go. And then just to finish off, we're going to add 1/4 cup of fat-reduced cheese. Just sprinkle that on top. And then this goes into a preheated oven, which is 180 degrees, and it will cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. Right, here we have it, beautifully baked, lovely color, and this is what it looks like. So enjoy.